Hello and welcome back! Hang on a second. November? Let's try that all over again. Hello and welcome back to episode 62 here on the OmathaCraft Season 4 server. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a few bits and pieces, and I can't believe it is almost December. Apologies for that very silly intro just there. Of course, we are not wearing the Christmas hat just yet, but you have to tune in to the videos coming out in December to see the beautiful Christmas hat back on my head. But yes, it is still November and we are here back on the OmathaCraft server to play some more and do some more bits and pieces. Now, I was just flying from the Christmas district all the way back to my base when I came across this. It seems someone, I don't know who it is, has been doing an awesome job on destroying the roof of the Nether Hub. And I tell you what, look at the space it adds in the Nether Hub once you've got rid of that sort of depth. I mean, if you're under here, yeah, okay, it does feel quite squished, but you come under here, even with the splodges of netherrack, I don't think we need to worry about the tiny little bits, because we've got to remember how massive this hub is. It just keeps going in all directions, and having that depth in the roof is just, it's just amazing. It is just amazing. You can tell the difference. You've got much more room to fly around. Loving this. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So what are we going to start off with in today's episode? Well, we are going to start off with a replay mod time-lapse because we have been doing some work over at our base. There are some well-needed things that need to be done, so yeah, we got them done. So there we go, we have one building built and another destroyed. We had to sort this area out. I know it's just made me realise this is probably the one area in my base that isn't lit up and it was just night, so let's jump up there. It might be a little bit safer, but yeah, here we go. So we have this brand new villager trading hall. Well, when I say brand new, it's not exactly brand new because, well, it's the same villagers in here, but I'm loving the look of this place and it brings the base much more together. I mean, there's still one more building we have to do at some point, and that will be around the back here doing a count farm, but we're not going to be doing that in today's episode. And over here we also got rid of the villager breeder, which honestly has made a big difference. Now, while I was building up that building, I was also doing some work round on the base. I was obviously in our storage system and getting up some bits and pieces. Now, there's some things I want to show you in the storage system which I definitely forgot about for quite a while, and I think we should bring into use. Well, at least one of them. So if we head around the back, obviously we've got tons of items in this place. I don't often show off. We've got loads of mob heads. As you can see, this is my mob head collection. I'm always adding to these when I get a new one. We've also got our player heads collection. We don't actually have too many. I think that means we're a nice person. They're mostly oranges heads, it seems, but we've got a few heads lying around just there. But these things just here, we have some IOU notes. IOU from Pyro, IOU from Pyro, IOU from Pyro, and IOU one big favour from Cal. And you may have already noticed who has just jumped on the server. They don't yet know what they are about to receive. But I've got something I want. Because our base is it's got a set build theme. We're mostly using blackstone, basalt, quartz, glass, stone, bricks, and we're sort of doing a mixture of buildings here and there. And more recently, we're using the blackstone materials because that really fits in and it looks really, really well together. So there's one of those materials that's such a pain to get hold of, and I thought, well, we've got to make use of one of these IOUs, I think, at some point. We can't just leave them to waste. I'm going to go and ask Cal for an IOU. It's one big favour, obviously. So I think he could get us some quartz. Okay, and here we are over at the Halloween District, the home of Mr. Caligari Knight. And I forgot about the pumpkin carving competition that only happened fairly recently. What was ours called again? I can't remember. Let's go and have a quick glance while we are here. I think it's got a name, Rover's Sally the Sassy Squash. I mean, it was a lovely looking pumpkin, but I think she's a little bit broken. She looks really quite sad now. But I think we'll leave this place to rot, and we will head to Cal's base just over here, the Mega Pumpkin and the King of Halloween. And let's go down and see if he's around. Oh, there we go. I've spotted a name tag, I think. Yeah, because, well, we've got something for him. Knock, knock.
You don't have to knock. It's a fence gate.
That's okay. I see what you mean. I'll let myself in then. Hello, Mr. Cal. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. Well, the other day I was in my storage system, as you do, and I was just going through and I was gathering up some materials. And you know, there are certain materials in this game that are really hard to get hold of, or just they're annoying to get hold of.
Yes, I'm very much aware.
I mean, your base is made out of melons.
Well, one of the ceiling's made of melons.
That is true, and I found something in my storage system.
Oh.
Have a look at that.
Oh. Oh. All right, then. I mean, I've done a lot of favors for Amath already, but what more would you need?
Well, I am looking for a good quantity of quartz, because that's a big point of my base.
Quartz blocks or actual quartz?
Quartz blocks would be ideal.
Okay, regular blocks of quartz or smooth quartz?
Regular blocks.
Okay, you see, that's a problem. See, I had a bunch of quartz blocks, and I recently smelted all of them in preparation for my future project. And currently they're sitting already like smelted and smoothed out in the Modern Futuristic District.
Well, how much smooth quartz do you have? So I'm thinking...
well, let me take a look. I'm pretty sure I put them all in here. Yes, about none.
Brace yourselves for the worst negotiation you've ever seen in history.
Now, that being said, I do have villagers that can give me smooth quartz. Or not smooth quartz, blocks of quartz.
So what I'm thinking is I'm looking for about... Ooh. I haven't thought ahead much. I don't know if it's mean to ask for a full sort of chest worth.
I mean, like just a shoulder box?
Yeah.
That's easy. You know what? I'll give you 2.
Well, okay. I mean, that paid off. That paid off. I mean, Cal, and then I don't have the IOU note. You can burn that, and you can forget it ever happened, and I can be happy.
All right.
Okay, Cal. Well, thank you very much. That worked quite well. I will I'll catch up with you at some point soon.
All right then.
Well, that was interesting, I think is the best way to put that. Why on earth would I walk into a situation like that where I'm trying to get something out of it without knowing what I want to get? Yeah, that was definitely a mistake, but I think it's paid off. Cal is going to be getting us 2 shulker boxes full of quartz, and hopefully we'll have that at some point soon. While I was over here in the Nether, I was just checking out the lovely new exploded bedrock. Apparently, Mr. Pyro has been working on it, and he just sent me a message saying, hey, take a look at the hub, and I said I already have. It is looking brilliant. Then I said, well, do you want me to help you out with TNT? Because he's using TNT to clear out a lot of this space. And I said, well, let me help you out on that front because this is all the TNT he's got and that is not going to be enough. So we need to help out Mr. Pyro right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to head over to our base because I think we've got a whole bunch of sand lying around. And obviously we have a gunpowder farm. And after some hunting through our storage system, we've got about 3 shulker boxes worth of sand lying around. These here are empty shulker boxes. Now what I want to go is go down to the gunpowder farm, which I believe we can access by, breaking that block just there. And let's have a look. Okay, so we've got some amount of gunpowder just down here. We'll have to see how much this adds up to. And hopefully, we should be able to craft up a good bunch of TNT for pyro. So what we're going to do is we're going to craft up a whole bunch of TNT and see how much we can make. And that is the amount of TNT I was able to craft up with the amount of sand we had. That was 3 shulker boxes worth of sand, so that's a fair amount. I mean, what have we got there? We've got 20 stacks of TNT. I'm going to make sure to go and take those over to Pyro straight away for when he's next online. But now I think what we need to do is we're going to have to go back up to the AFK platform in the sky to get more gunpowder, and then we're also going to have to go to the mining desert to obviously get a whole bunch more sand. Hello, hello, hello.
Greetings.
How are you doing, Cal?
Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
As promised, 2 blocks of quartz.
Well, thank you very much. Do you want to keep those shulker boxes, and I'll do a quick switcheroo?
Oh, definitely.
Cool, we'll
Especially
do that.
that red one. That red one's special. I've lost that one so many times.
What's the reasoning behind the name of the blood box?
It's for when I go out exploring. It's where I put all extra meat and mob drops and stuff.
I see. It all is clear and makes sense now. I mean, it's still a bit ominous, I have to say. It's still quite ominous, but I guess you are quite ominous, Cal.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much for the quartz. This will definitely go to a very good use of putting up buildings around my base. Yeah.
Expect nothing less.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And I don't have any more IOU notes on you, so you're free now. You're free to live a happy life. Once again.
Oh, finally.
Well, thank you very much, Cal. I'm sure I will see you at some point soon.
All right. Thank you very much.
Now, we've been jumping around different projects today, but we are back here in the Nether because I need to show you some of the things that have been happening. Now, the past couple of days, I haven't actually done much recording. We have, myself, Pyro and Cal, been working here in the Nether, working on the ceiling, and I mean the space we now have. Look at this. If we fly around, the whole southwesterly corner of the hub is now complete, and there's some random blocks. You can see all the floating blocks from where some explosions have been happening, but this place is utterly insane. Just flying around here is amazing. I love it so much. This is such an improvement to what there previously was, and what there previously was is something just like this. But yeah, we have been doing so much work exploding loads of TNT, but I thought, you know what, before we wrap up today's video, we got to do some explosions, so that's what we're going to do next. So we have dug a tunnel and we have placed TNT every 4 blocks apart. That's what we've worked out to be the best optimal distance. Now that tunnel just goes down to the edge, so we're sort of just digging up our way to that edge just there. So if we are to shoot this piece of TNT just like this, what we'll see is they should start a chain reaction, and sometimes we do need to go down and help it out a few bits where it doesn't ignite again, but this one we've been pretty lucky with. And then all we have to do is we just fly down the side and we just break the excess blocks, and there we go. That is what we are spending tons upon times of doing. Yeah, a lot of explosions. Now, this video was meant to go out on Saturday, hence the intro. Clearly that didn't happen. It's a Monday afternoon when I'm recording this, and we are about to press the publish button, so I need to get this all completely uploaded and rendered. So thank you ever so much for watching today's video. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.